I would bet if there was a statistic of most people relapsing in a single day on cigarettes, on alcohol, porn, whatever, it would be today. This Christmas celebrations are far behind you, and you've kind of went back to work, sure, on the first Monday of January, but realistically on the second Monday it really hits you like, oh shit, actually I've made all these New Year's resolutions, I've made all these great goals, but they're all just in my head and I haven't really done that much so far. It's been like 1.5 weeks of me trying to go to the gym consistently, trying to quit smoking, trying to quit porn. But hey, everything is exactly the same as it used to be. The work environment is exactly the same. Your boss is giving you more tasks, your whatever family situation got back on the same old, because everyone forgot about the Christmas celebrations, the New Year's, and now all that's left is the reality that you have to live in. I would bet if there was a statistic, it would be this Monday, which is the single day the most relapses happen. Because okay, you get through the first week of your boss being an asshole, your coworkers being assholes, or of you having to wake up too early, going to bed too late, not having enough time to attend to yourself. But by the second week, you start realizing that, okay, fuck, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work like this. It can't work like this. And this is because when it comes to changing behavior, the biggest difference maker is changing the environment. You have to change. You can't keep doing the exact same routine and expect to easily pick up new habits. You can pick up new habits and you can stop scrolling, you can stop watching porn, but it's gonna be a struggle. It is going to be a constant struggle. If you're in a stressful environment, if you're living in a bad place, if you're working at a stressful place, it's not gonna be a walk in the park. It is going to be hard for you. Whereas for somebody who is already in a good place, imagine you have a plethora of resources, you're financially stable, and you either have your own business or you're an entrepreneur, and you don't have to worry about the day-to-day expenses. You don't have to sacrifice all of the time in your day and all of the mental energy for your work. That person can quit porn 100 times easier than somebody who's at their work struggling to cope with the stress and with the pressure that toxic people in their life put on them. And it might not be your work, it might not be your parental or family. It might be, for example, somebody you live with, somebody you are real close to, somebody that you talk and meet with every single week. And yeah, that's when you have to pull the trigger. That's when you have to cut people out of your lives. That's when you have to change your location. That's when you have to start applying to new jobs, start something that on the side can make you enough money that you can get to a new place in your life. If you just put your head down and grit your teeth and you keep with the flow, the same flow that got you to this place of doom scrolling or watching porn or whatever your vice is, nothing's gonna really change. Sure, you might be able to quit, but it's gonna take a shitload of mental effort that is honestly going to be wasted, because if you don't change anything about your situation, your environment, it's going to stay exactly the same, and it will take so much more mental effort and mental fortitude that most of the people who try the exact same environment with new habits fail. This is the reason why so many people every single year keep making the exact same New Year's resolution. You haven't changed anything about your life, about your environment, and so it is going to be excruciating, almost impossible, not impossible, but almost impossible to change your life. Look, as I said, it's not impossible. I've done it for the first year and a half. I was in an environment where my family was stressing me out. I was living at home. Okay, it was not a good environment, but I had the willpower, I had the fortitude, and after I quit esports coaching, I had the know-how of being able to push through this environment to get to a new place. But my goal wasn't to just quit porn and stay in this environment. My goal was very much to quit porn and use the extra energy to get out. So this is why NoFap is the number one habit to quit, because it gives you this extra energy that compounds every single week. And you have to be patient at the start, for the first 1 month, 1.5 months maybe. You have to be patient about it. You don't want to rush into burning out really quickly, because it won't help you and you might actually just end up in the same place you were before watching porn. But if you wait enough, if you are patient enough, after the second month especially, you will start realizing like, wow, I have 50%, 100% more energy than I used to have, and I'm able to use this energy to move forward in life and to change my environment. That's how you actually get out of your situation. That's how you actually change your life. It's not by making a New Year's resolution and then trying to stick to it while doing the exact same thing that you used to do before. It is by changing your environment. Changing your environment changes your behavior. It's been studied over and over again. Changes your habits as well. It will be easier to stick to NoFap, to whatever other problems that you might have, alcohol, cigarettes, doom scrolling. It is going to be so much easier once your environment is different. And environment isn't just location, it's people, it's responsibilities, it's the way your day is structured. You might actually already have the power to change much about your environment, and you're just not really looking at it like, hey, I don't have to work from home. I have the financial means to go out to a coffee shop, to a co-working space, and actually be responsibly working from there without losing any productivity. And I won't have the cravings when I'm outside. I won't be relapsing on porn. I won't be doom scrolling when other people are around me also working. You might already have the means to just walk down to work instead of taking the public transport, even if it's cold, even if it's raining, because it's a difference in your environment. Instead of you driving your car, for example, you're able to be in a more healthy place because you already get in your daily exercise, at least a little bit of it, automatically. And being outside, very, very healthy. It's also been studied, even if it's like cloudy, rainy, terrible weather, it will still help your mental health, no matter what. I was living with my parents, not the best situation, and I had the ability to change my environment. I went out every single day to a calisthenics park. It was about 50 minutes of walking away, and I exercised every single day. That was the way I changed my environment. And I was there, and I was not at home. It was a consistent schedule that I did every single day. It was something that was easy to implement and that helped my life. You have the ability to change your environment.